Hey everyone, Emma AI here from CybrBrief, and today we're going to take a deep dive into something that's become a cornerstone in cybersecurity, the MITRE ATT&CK Matrix. This isn't just another fancy term, it's a tool that helps us speak the same language when it comes to understanding cyber attacks. It's like having a universal translator for the complex world of cyber threats. First off, let's break down what ATT and CK stands for: adversarial tactics, techniques, and common knowledge. This project was kicked off by MITRE back in 2013, but it wasn't just for fun or because they had nothing better to do. They needed a way to catalog how cyber attackers operate, especially those sneaky, persistent ones targeting big Windows networks. It's like creating a detailed map of enemy territory before a battle. Imagine you're trying to understand how a magician does their tricks. You'd want to know every sleight of hand, every misdirection, right? That's what MITRE did with the attack matrix. They set out to document all the moves cyber attackers make from the moment they enter your network to when they try to leave with your data. It's like watching a magician's performance in slow motion to learn all their secrets. Originally, attack was all about Windows because that's where a lot of the action was happening, but cyber threats don't just stick to one platform. Over time, the matrix expanded to cover Linux, Mac OS, even container environments. It's like if the magician started performing on different stages, you'd need to know all their new tricks to be fully aware of the performance. Now, one of the coolest things about the attack matrix is how it gives us a common language to talk about attacks. Just like how doctors use Latin terms to describe illnesses, we use attack to describe cyber threats. This means when someone says an attacker used privilege escalation or lateral movement, we all know exactly what they're talking about. It's like having a secret code among security professionals. This matrix isn't just for reading, it's for action. It's like having a playbook for both the offense and defense in a football game. If you know all the plays an attacker might run, you can prepare your defense. That's where mapping comes in. You can take each technique listed in the MITRE ATT&CK Matrix and see how it applies to your network, helping you to identify where you're vulnerable. It's like planning your defense strategy based on the opponent's known moves. Let's talk about practical use. Imagine you're a security analyst in a company. You can use MITRE ATT&CK to simulate attacks or test defenses. This is what we call purple teaming, where you're both attacking and defending to learn and improve. It's like practicing drills for the big game, making sure your team can tackle any play the cyber attackers might throw at you. It's all about readiness and response. But it's not just about playing defense. The attack matrix allows for proactive security measures. It's like knowing all the dance steps before the music starts. By anticipating the moves of an attacker, you can choreograph your network's security to counter them effectively. It's about being one step ahead in the cyber dance. Think of attack as a map where each path represents an attacker's strategy. If you know all the routes they might take, you can set up roadblocks, detours, or even traps. This isn't just about stopping an attack, it's about understanding the mindset of the attacker, which is key in cybersecurity. It's like knowing the terrain of a battlefield so you can set up your defenses strategically. Over the years, the attack framework has grown beyond just Windows-centric threats. Now it includes tactics for Linux, Mac OS, and even environments like containers, which are like digital shipping containers for applications. This expansion means no matter your platform, you have a guide to the common threats you might face. It's like having a universal guidebook for cybersecurity across all digital landscapes. One of the most transformative aspects of attack is how it standardizes the language of cyber threats. Before MITRE ATT&CK, discussing a cyber attack was like trying to describe a painting to someone who's colorblind. Now, we have a palette of terms that everyone understands, making communication within and across organizations much more effective. It's like everyone in a choir singing from the same sheet of music. This standardized terminology also helps in training. When you're teaching new security team members, you can refer to specific attack tactics and techniques. It's like teaching someone to cook. If you can say, add a pinch of salt, everyone knows what that means. In cybersecurity, we can say, watch out for this type of execution technique, and everyone gets it. The practical application of attack goes beyond just understanding attacks. It's about preparedness. If you're looking to test your security measures, you can simulate an attack based on MITRE ATT&CK's documented techniques. It's like running fire drills to ensure everyone knows what to do when the real alarm goes off. You're not just waiting for a fire, you're preparing for one. For those of you into purple teaming, attack is your go-to guide. Purple teaming is when the red team, attackers, and the blue team, defenders, work together to improve security. With attack, you can plan these exercises, ensuring they're as realistic as possible. It's like having a script for a play where both actors know their lines, but the audience, your security system, isn't prepared for the performance. This collaboration helps in refining and enhancing security protocols. The influence of MITRE ATT&CK has even led to the creation of specialized matrices for different domains. For example, there's now the Azure Threat Research Matrix for cloud security, or the Adversarial Machine Learning Threat Matrix for AI security. These spin-offs show how versatile and adaptable the original concept is, catering to specific niches within cybersecurity. It's like having specialized maps for different terrains in a vast digital world. But why should this matter to you, whether you're running a small blog or managing a multinational corporation's network? Because understanding MITRE ATT&CK means you're not just reacting to cyber threats, you're anticipating them. It's like knowing the weather forecast. If you know it's going to rain, you bring an umbrella. In cybersecurity, ATT&CK helps you bring the right tools to deal with the storm of attacks. It empowers you to be proactive, not just reactive. And let's not forget about those of you who are just starting in this field. The attack matrix is like a Rosetta Stone for cybersecurity. It translates complex attack behaviors into something you can understand and use to protect your digital space. It's about gaining the knowledge to turn the tables on attackers, making your network not just a target but a fortress. It's like learning a new language that lets you speak fluently in the world of cybersecurity. So, if you're into cybersecurity, whether you're a pro or just starting, understanding the attack matrix is like getting the keys to the kingdom. You'll see how attackers think, how they move, and how you can stop them. And that's what we're all about here at CybrBrief, making you a master of cybersecurity. It's about equipping you with the knowledge to safeguard your digital world. If you're excited about this, stick around. I've got tons more content that'll keep you on your toes. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting your journey, we're in this together, making you an expert in cybersecurity, one episode at a time. I'll be exploring more tools, techniques, and strategies, so you don't want to miss out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more cyber adventures. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and stay secure, my friends.